In this video, I want to talk about a story of my student who got his maximum score when he actually gave up. So this student was already good in quant when he came to me. He already had a Q50 in his marks and probably in one of the attempts also. So he was looking for help in verbal, so we did verbal together and he improved quite considerably. And he was getting good scores in the marks. And then he took the actual attempt and he ended up getting a 650. So I consoled him saying, okay, it happens, it's a random event, sometimes it happens, you retake it and it should really eventually reflect what you deserve. So he took again and he ended up getting a 620. I was also at a loss to understand why it has happened the second time. And then he sort of took the third attempt. In the third attempt, he took the quant section first, then the verbal section. But in the quant section itself, he realized that he had messed up. So he knew that he would not be getting a good score in that attempt. So when he reached the verbal section, he gave up that this is not going to happen, so I'll not worry about the verbal score, let me just do it for practice sake. And in that actual attempt, he ended up getting a 41 in verbal with a total score of 720. So 48 in quant, so quant didn't go as well as it could have gone, but the verbal compensated for quant as well. He ended up surpassing his target score of 700. I think the learning from this experience is that when he sort of released the stress that he had been having, he could perform at his peak level. And that's the case I have seen with other students also. When you are very, very stressed out that, oh, I have to get that score, then you don't actually end up getting that score or you end up underperforming. For the simple reason that the stress is taking a toll and you are not doing the best that you can do on the test. I had another student who got his hand fractured few days before the actual attempt. So he thought of cancelling it. He even wrote it to GMAT saying that okay, he had his hand fractured, so he would like to reschedule, and GMAT allowed him to reschedule. But at the last moment he decided, okay, let's not reschedule. What's the point? We can take another attempt later. So let's take that attempt. So he was taking that attempt with a mindset that yeah, in any case I have to retake it, so let's be just chill about it. And he ended up getting his highest score in that particular attempt. So the learning that we can have is that we have to release that stress somehow. You have to find some perspective which releases that stress out of you so that you can actually perform at the level where you are.